baseball fans, and welcome. We're ready for MLB The Show's Game of the Week. It's the Seattle Mariners going up against the Atlanta Braves. John Sciambi along with Chris Singleton. Matt Olson, without a doubt, he's the man to keep an eye on, partner. He's homered in 6 straight games.
Well, Boog, he's just unconscious when you look at the ability to get to the baseball and hit it over the fence. I think about recent occurrences. Paul Goldschmidt in 2019, Matt Carpenter in 2018, and Giancarlo Stanton in 2017.
All right, first pitch coming up. And pitching here today, Chris Sale.
Comes into this start sporting a lifetime ERA just over 3. He's been pretty great for most of his big league career. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
Here's Dylan Moore. And he deals. And first offering is fouled off. And Sale deals. On the ground, right side. Albies tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down. Take a look at the lineup. This group was shut out their last game, so we're going to see if they can bounce back with a better effort here today.
And Boog, it can get in your head a little bit when you get shut out. You're frustrated. You're seeing that consecutive streak of innings you haven't scored. And you want to get off to a great start, score early, because if you don't, you feel like it could linger into 2 consecutive games, which no one wants to be a part of.
Jose Caballero, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Sale, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a sinker.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Swings and misses. 2 down. And now J.P. Crawford. In there at the knees. 0-1. Sale delivers. In there at the knees. And that is strike 2. Got it by him for the K. Mariners go down quietly there. And now the Braves will get their first crack at it. No score. You're dialed into the show. Back at Truist Park, getting the nod on the mound, Luis Castillo. What do we have on him?
And a guy like this is going to keep you in the ball game. He's going to go out there, compete. Not going to see a whole lot of flair and flash, but he's going to hand it over to the bullpen at some point. And if you've been able to score a few runs, you'll be in it late. So we'll see if he's able to do that for his club in this one.
Now it's the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. Now this is in the air down the line. And that one hops the wall. And he's got a double. So up next, Michael Harris. He's got 4 hits in the series on 9 at-bats. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Acuna around third. The throw's offline. He's safe. And it's 1-0.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. 3 for 9 of the series coming in. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
On the ground. And it finds its way through for a hit. Marlowe fires it to the plate. Slide, save. And they take a 2-run lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. Caught everyone's attention yesterday afternoon with 3 homers. On the ground, a second, might be 2. To Crawford for 1. And that's 2.
I think 4 6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there, very well done.
Here's Austin Riley. 2 for 8 in the series so far. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Canzone raging back towards the wall. Gone! Austin Riley goes deep. His 14th of the year. It's 3-0. Singy, he's got a nice hitting streak going, and he extends it another game with that swing.
So locked in right now, Boog, and clearly it's not like he's just stringing singles together during this streak.
Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. Gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
So here's Murphy now. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. In the air, right side of the infield. France makes the catch. And that will end the inning. So they get 3 runs on 4 hits. 1 was the solo homer. End of the first from Truist Park. It's the Braves 3 and the Mariners nothing. Back here in Atlanta, and now Cal Raleigh. Sale back to work. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Sale ready. Foul ball there. And the pitch. Got him swinging.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
And now it's going to be Ty France. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. One down, base is empty. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. It falls in, and that's a base hit. The throw into second. And he's out, trying for 2.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Here's Luis Arias. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
Well, off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
0-1. Ball 1 there. There's a strike. Sale and a 1-2. struck him out looking. And 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. They trail in this one 3-0. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. The right-hander back to work. On the ground to short, Crawford gathers and throws to first, and quickly one away in the second.
Batting eighth, the shortstop, Orlando.
Here's Orlando Arcia, 9th in the NL in hitting, entering play. And that one is lifted in the air. Canzone sizing this one up. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 down.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync, and the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
Here's Jarred Kelenic. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back, and gone. He circles the bases. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they add a run. It's 4-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Back to the top of the lineup, and here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Out to short. Whips it across. That's the inning. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now a 4-0 ball game. 3rd inning coming up in MLB The Show's Game of the Week. Welcome back onto the 3rd inning, and stepping in for the Mariners, Sam Haggerty.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
On the ground, right side. Oh, he gloves it. Nicely done for the out. And up next for Seattle, Dominic Canzone. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Sale, a former All-Star. More than 100 career wins on the mound, and they traded for him earlier this year.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
That misses. 2-1. And now 2-2. This one lifted in the air, left field, and there's 2 away.
Batting ninth, the right fielder, number 8.
And now for Seattle, Cade Marlowe. And a foul ball. The 0-1. Pulls that one foul. Chris Sale looking for that shutdown inning. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And set for the bottom of the third. Here's a speed threat, Michael Harris. Castillo back to work. Ground ball up the middle and a base hit.
Tough game for him so far, Boog. Another hit, and they've just been knocking him around through the first 2+. He's got to get things back on track, maybe junk a pitch that isn't working, or he might not last much longer.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Luis Castillo, a guy who debuted in 2017 with the Reds at 24 years old, multiple All-Star appearances, traded to the Mariners at the deadline in 2022. You think about that triple-digit fastball, but the changeup is the thing that stands out.
Yeah, and you
one at second. Throw to first, but he beat it.
tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Man at first, Matt Olson next up for the Braves. He's 0 for 1. This ball's chopped on the ground and foul ball. Castillo, 30 years old now, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Runner on the go. Tap to first. France. And Olson is set down. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Austin Riley. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. Out towards right center field. And that should be extra bases. The throw in. The tag out. But 1 run does score on the play before the inning ends. But they push across 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on. 3 innings complete. It's the Braves 5 and the Mariners nothing. And welcome back. Start of the 4th. In now is the Mariners DH, Dylan Moore. First offering, and it just misses. And there's the strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Hard hit left side. To first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Jose Caballero up next for the Mariners. Struck out swinging his first time. Line drive. That's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And stepping in for the Mariners, J.P. Crawford. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Caballero leads off first with 1 away. Next offering is fouled back. One and 2 now. Sale back to work. Got him. And he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
Oh, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series, so no doubt.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Makes the catch up against the wall. 1 left for Seattle. It's 5-0. Back here at the ballpark, Jon Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Sean Murphy. And the right-hander back to work. Swing and a bouncer. Urias throws to first. One up, one down.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Marcell Ozuna next up for the Braves. Grounded out his first time. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Canzone settles under it. Out number 2.
the batter number 11, shortstop, Orlando.
2 outs, base is empty. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Orlando Arcia. 0 for 1 with a fly out. On the ground to the left, Crawford. Inning over. Braves go down quickly here, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Back at Truist Park, we go to the top of the 5th, and now for Seattle, Ty France.
Ty France.
The pitch. And there's a strike.
Well, these Mariners, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Murphy throws to first in time. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. And up next for Seattle, Luis Urias. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That one's in there, 0-1.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Bounced out to short. Sends it across to first. And the first 2 set down to the top of the 5th.
Now batting, the left fielder,
Sam Haggerty up next for the Mariners. Grounded out his first time up. In there for strike 1.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Sends it to first. That's out number 3. Mariners are down in order. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Back here in Atlanta, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now here is Jarred Kelenic.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
That one hooked foul.
Well, the game plan for this offense has been pretty clear. They're being aggressive at the plate, but still finding ways to pick their spots without falling into the habit of being over-aggressive. So far, 6 hits on the first pitch alone. That tells you something.
Caballero hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
And, you know, it's always interesting to see how teams attack the first pitch. What's their plan of attack going to be? Well, for this offense in this game, they're not waiting around.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Luis Castillo won't go any further, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, number 37.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Digging in, Michael Harris. The MO for him is contact, a guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team. And when you look at a lineup, he's a great two-hole hitter or a guy that you could put at the bottom to help turn that lineup over to have some momentum for your top hitters coming up to the plate.
And now it's even up.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
In the air, right field. Marlowe snags it on the run.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Man at first, Ozzie Albies. Next up for the Braves. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. And a foul ball. Acuna off of first with 2 away. Ground ball right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And Albies is retired. Gets him easily, ends the inning. 1 left for Atlanta as they are unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Top 6, and now the center fielder, Dominic Canzone. Canzone goes 6'1", 25 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. On the ground to third, can't glove it cleanly. He decides to hold on to it, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And now the right fielder, Cade Marlowe. And that is cut on and missed. 0-1. Nobody out. Runner at first. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Back to the top of the Seattle order. Here's the Mariners leadoff man, Dylan Moore. First pitch just misses.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with. And it really looks like these hitters have been in between.
To second for 1. On to first, double play. And that's the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Braves 5 and the Mariners nothing. Bottom of the 6th. Now the Atlanta cleanup hitter, Matt Olson.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do.
The wind of the pitch. On the ground right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
The batter, the third baseman, Oscar
Austin Riley next up for the Braves. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting, catcher.
Here's Sean Murphy. And first offering is fouled off. Good eye right there. The 1-1 is fouled off. And now it's 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. That's back there. And it's out of here. Sean Murphy circles the bases. It's his 8th home run of the year. And they add on. It's 6-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
So 2 down. Marcell Ozuna next up for the Braves. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Ozuna, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. Lifted in the air out to left. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that is that. One more for Atlanta on the homer. It's now a 6-0 ball game. 6 innings in the books on MLB The Show's Game of the Week. And welcome back. We go to the top of the 7th. And now, Jose Caballero. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Bounce to third. Throw to first is in time. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That just misses, and that's ball 1.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Kicks and deals. He swings and fouls one off. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Swing and a pop-up. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, the catcher, Cal.
Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh.
Almost drove one out of here last time up. Flied out to the warning track.
Swing and a foul over the screen and back out of play. The 0-1. That one fouled off. 0-2 now. Goes down looking. Nobody left for Seattle. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. Bottom of the 7th. Now it's the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. The wind and the pitch. That's hard hit on the line. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Now the left fielder, Jared Kelenic. Ripped to right center, and that one will leave the park. Out of here. He'll circle the bases, his second home run of the game, and they add a pair. It's 8-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
New pitcher for the Mariners, Casey Sadler.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Haggerty under it. Puts the squeeze on it, and there's one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. Crawford with a relay throw in there safely.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Runner at third with one gone. Now in for the Braves, Ozzie Albies. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Marlowe pulls that one down. Runner tags from third. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And they now lead by 9. 2 outs, base is empty. And now Matt Olson up to hit. First offering misses the mark. Action in the bullpen for Seattle. Matt Brash getting loose out there. Saucedo getting loose as well. The 1-0. There's a swing and a drive. Back there. And that one is going to go. Home run number 30 on the year. And they boost their lead. It's 10-0. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here.
The cutter up and in can be such a tough pitch for the hitters. You have to keep your hands above the baseball, and that's exactly what he did. He caught it out front and drove it out of here.
Austin Riley, the next to hit. Line drive, and there's a hit, and that extends the inning. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Sean Murphy will hit next. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Riley off of first with 2 away. Lifted in the air, right center field. Canzone settles underneath it. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now 10-zip. This is MLB The Show's Game of the Week. The 8th inning is coming your way next. Ready to begin the 8th, and here is Ty France. So he's back out to begin the 8th. Been a really nice outing for him so far, Singy.
He's thrown the ball really well, kept hitters off balance, and he's been very efficient with that pitch count. But at this point, even though it's been relatively low, you start keeping an eye on it to make sure that he doesn't have any fatigue and injuring himself.
And the 0-1. And a foul ball. No action in the bullpen, though. Looks like they're going to let him stay out there. The wide to kick the pitch. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Nice grab on the run. 1 down. Luis Urias digs in now. First offering, and it just misses.
Ball 1, no strike.
And a pitch. And there's a strike on the outside corner, and it's 1-1. Now fly ball to right center. Acuna after it. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And a couple of quick outs.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Back up the middle and a base hit.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Up the middle. Albies. They get the force. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Mariners leave 1. Not looking good. They're down 10-0. Welcome back. Now it's the DH, Marcell Ozuna. And here it comes. Fought off foul. A 1 down. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Righty to the plate. Ground ball left side. Gets it to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
The shortstop,
Orlando Arcia next up for the Braves. 1 for 3. That's a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
One gone, runner at first. Stepping in, Jared Kelenic.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
Out into left center for a line drive base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Wastes no time there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
So out of the bullpen for the Mariners, Matt Brash.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
So the batting order turns over. Here's Acuna now. And first offering is fouled off. 1 down, runners at second and third. In the air, left side. Haggerty makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. Play at the plate. Not in time. He's safe. And they extend their lead. Michael Harris now at the plate.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
That one out to right. Marlowe has a beat on it and puts the squeeze on that, and that'll do it. Looks like he's heading back out for the 9th as he'll go for the shutout when we get back. Back here at the ballpark, new inning getting started. Now it's the right fielder, Cade Marlowe. Sale back to work. And there's a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
And the 0-2. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. And that turns the lineup over.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Dylan Moore.
In now is the Mariners DH, Dylan Moore. Pitches in for a strike, 0-1.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Marlowe gets his lead at first, nobody out. Swing and a miss, had him out front for the strikeout.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Now it's the second baseman, Jose Caballero. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. And that's in for a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Here's the 0-2. On the ground right side. 4, 6, 3. And that's the ball game.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.
11-0 your final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Sciambi. Talk to you soon.